clown, yeah, yeah. God brought me out, God brought me out, yeah, yeah. God get the clown, God get the clown, yeah, yeah. God get the clown, God get the clown, yeah, yeah. God get the clown, God get the clown, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to DayaLuv TV. It's your girl DayaLuv, and if this is your first time here, I want you to hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload, and hit that like button and share, of course. So you're probably wondering where I've been, if you're wondering, but I know it's been quite some time since I've uploaded my last video. I'm so sorry about that. Honestly, the only excuse I have is life and being a new entrepreneur at the time. So it was just a lot going on, and just trying to find that balance was really hard for me. I know now, as I'm going into my new entrepreneurial adventure, I want to take you guys along with me, and I'm starting a new series on my channel called Building My Empire. So in this series, I'll be discussing with you guys basically taking y'all with me on a journey, how I'm starting it, how I'm doing everything. This first video is gonna be more stepsual, like kind of some steps you need to take prior to, and then the next episodes coming along will be more, showing you guys different things. So I'm excited to take you guys along with me on this journey in building my empire. So with no further ado, I want you to, come on in, have a seat, and welcome to Building My Empire episode. Alright, you guys, so in this episode, as I mentioned, it's going to be more stepsual. I'm going to be giving you guys some steps, some things you should start off with first as you decide to go into entrepreneurship. I'm sorry. But normally I feel like I would have a piece of paper written down, but I don't. And you're probably wondering, why does she not more put together? The reason why I don't have a piece of paper, because some of this stuff I know like the back of my hand so well that me and my mom, shameless plug, wrote a book on how to obtain wealth, a successful way to entrepreneurship and obtaining wealth. So if you haven't heard about it, or if you want to purchase our book, I'm going to have the link down in the description bar below. But visit www.destin2succeed.com to order our book. It is going to take you step by step on some of the things that you need to know as far as first opening up a business, and that is applied to any business, as well as some marketing tips and strategies, because at the end of the day, granted, I went to school for marketing. At the time, I'm just like, I just choose marketing. And as I'm in entrepreneurship, that degree is really helping me as far as giving me a little bit understanding on what I want the world to see when they think of my brand. So that's all in there in that book. So some of the stuff I'm going to touch on today is in the book. I'm not going to go too much in detail because, of course, I want you to buy the book. We have a digital and an online, or a digital and a hard copy that you could purchase. So again, check the description box for the link, and I hope you guys buy the book. So with that part out the way, my shameless plug, now we're going to get into building your empire. So for me, I'm building my empire honestly like one business at a time, and the business that I'm currently working on is DayaLuv Cosmetics. You guys will hear more about that soon, and more about that in the episodes to come. But I will also have my socials for DayaLuv Cosmetics, as well as my website for DayaLuv Cosmetics. It has been a brand and a baby of mine that I've been working on for quite some time. And a lot of it for me, before I even got started, was fear. I felt like I didn't have enough to start. And this right here, in this episode, I really want to encourage and motivate all the other women and men out there that may be afraid to take that leap of faith, that may be afraid to just be like, you know what, let me start. For me, my problem, I was so focused on how I needed to start that I didn't start at all. And it's not about how you start, but the fact that you actually take that first step and start. And I know for me, with DayaLuv Cosmetics, at the time, I'm like, I don't have the money, I don't have this, I don't have that. Same thing with my YouTube channel. I'm like, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this. And it's not about what you don't have, it's about using what you do have for your advantage. And so the first thing first I want to recommend, I mean, these are like the first things with any business. You want to make sure you come up with a name. You want to decide, okay, what is it that you want to do? That is like the premise of everything. Come up with what you want to do. For me, I love makeup. That is my passion. That is, I love makeup for a variety of different reasons, but one of the main reasons for me and why makeup kind of is so important to me, when I was going and battling with anxiety and depression, makeup was the one thing that kind of uplifted my spirit. It brought a little bit of happiness to my day or to my week when I was so down. I just really didn't feel like doing life anymore. Makeup was that thing that brought that bit of sunshine to my life. So makeup for me is, it's so much more than just makeup. You know, I don't wear makeup for other people. I don't do makeup for other people. But I want to be able to enhance the true beauty of everyone, which is the tagline to DayaLuv Cosmetics, you know. So, first thing, like I said, first things first, you want to have your name, come up with your name and figure out what do you want to do. I knew that I wanted to sell cosmetics. I want to be able to enhance the true beauty of the individuals that are wearing or buying my products. So besides that, do your research. I know for me, sometimes I'm like, I don't like researching, but in any business you get in, you want to do your research. At the end of the day, even if you hire someone to put together your business, do your legal stuff, do this, do that, it's your business. You have to know your business. You have to do your research. You have to know your industry. You have to, research your competition, figure out little things. That's stuff that as the owner, you have to do. No one else could do that for you. So taking that time to figure out, okay, what does the industry look like? What are my competitors doing? What do my consumers look like? Who is my target market? These are things that you want to research and take the time to really jot down and, get you that notebook, get you that piece of paper and take your notes. Do your due diligence, because that's what's going to set you apart and make you successful. I know for cosmetics, it was about finding a vendor. I know I'll be launching really soon for my first product with DayaLuv Cosmetics, which are my lashes. I'm currently wearing my lash now. This is the style 16 mm's in this style name Seance. So I love this lash. It's flirty, it's cute, and I just, again, these are little shameless plugs. I'm branding myself, you know what I'm saying. But yes, I did my research in finding a vendor, did my research in all types of stuff when it came to DayaLuv Cosmetics, and really just going with my gut, but doing the research that was needed. What else I want to share with you guys? The legal stuff. Sometimes the legal aspect of starting a business can be a little daunting, can be a little like, am I doing it right? You want to make sure your legal aspects of your business is set up properly. So if you do need assistance in that, you may want to hire someone. Like I said, I know a little bit about business, so that part I didn't really need too much help on. Some questions I did have, I'm lucky to have an entrepreneur mom / mentor, so she was able to help me with that. But then not only that, shameless plug for her, at Destination Institute, which you can check out the website down below, they also help individuals get their business together. So she, puts together all the legal stuff, all different paperwork, policies, everything. She gets you right and tight into entrepreneurship. So shameless plug to my mom. If you're interested or need help in starting a business and you don't know where to start, besides getting our book, you can also visit the website to, get her services as well. But I was able to get some assistance on that from my mom, but a lot of it I already knew. So, getting your EIN number, establishing what business structure your business is going to be, and any other little things that you're going to need. A business banking account, registering with the state that you live in, getting your certain permits depending on the business that you're in. So all the little things, you want to make sure that you're checking those boxes and getting them done. That's why I said doing your research is so vital and so important. But besides that, I want to encourage you guys to also pray. Like, I'm a believer, I'm a Christian, and throughout this entire process, it has been hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of like towards like the middle end. I'm approaching my soft launch, which I chose to do a soft launch and not like a huge launch, so I could kind of test my product, test the market, see, how it's going to do before I go out and buy tons of inventory. One thing I learned when I was in college is inventory sitting on the shelf is money sitting on the shelf. And last thing I want to do is waste my money on products that aren't going to sell, or waste my money buying 1,000 bulk this, 1,000 bulk that, and then not selling it, because that's money I spent, and until I get it back, it's just money sitting on the shelf. So I'm keeping that in mind as I'm going into this aspect or into my launch. But like I said, I'm like towards the middle endish part of preparing, and a lot of this, I'm gonna be so honest, this is like testimony time, ready to do my little praise break. I know a lot of people, which I've said this on my mom's live and my live a few times, but this corona season, or corona, excuse the noise. There's people driving outside. I'm sorry, y'all. But a lot of people in this season of quarantine aren't using their time wisely. And so I'm going to advise you, as you're watching this, and you may be like, man, I want to start this, I want to start that. Do it, sis. Start that business. Start it. Write that book. Do what you have to do, because at the end of the day, when quarantine is over and life gets back busy, you're going to be wishing you had the time that you have now. I know for me, like I said, this is my little praise report, y'all. For me, a lot of what I've done for DayaLuv Cosmetics and getting it all together, getting it what I needed to do, doing this, doing that. Yes, I've been working on my brand and, testing out this, did a lot of research towards the end of last year, but a lot of the bulk of what I've done now and accomplished, I've done in a matter of 3 days. Yes, 3 days. God reminded me, like, okay, now's the time. Because I'm not going to lie, I got discouraged. I got discouraged. I was like, maybe it's not going to happen. Like, maybe this, maybe that. Like, I had all these negative thoughts in my head. And once I cleared my mind out of all the negativity and replaced it with positivity and began to speak life instead of speaking death, and then ultimately giving the control over to God, he's like, okay, now let me move. Watch me work. Because at the end of the day, no matter what it looks like, no matter what your circumstances may be saying, no matter what your bank account may be looking like, God could change things around like that, in a blink of an eye. Did you see that blink? You see how fast I was? Blink, blink. You saw how fast I was? That's how fast he could change things around for you. So don't ever get so stuck on what it looks like, because at the end of the day, sometimes not everything is what it seems. Not everything is what it seems. And I know this quarantine, which I haven't really been quarantined. My other business is childcare, so I thank God that I have childcare, because unlike a lot of Americans, I'm still able to work. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm considered essential. So I'm still able to work. I'm still able to get a check. I thank God for that. Bills still being able to get paid. I thank God for that. But I'm using my time wisely. Besides just doing, childcare, I was also running another business. Got a few different businesses under my belt, but I'm able to use my time wisely to focus on one of the businesses that is a dream and a goal of mine, which is DayaLuv Cosmetics. It is my baby. It is something that I have been wanting to accomplish and do for so long, and now I'm finally able to do it. Makes my soul rejoice. I am so serious. So I don't want this video to be super long. I don't know how long it's in there right now, but I just want to be able to encourage whoever may be watching this. The time is now. It's not about how you start, but the fact that you do start. I'm going to quote a line from Spider-Man. My son watches this movie like every day, all day. Into the Spider-Verse. Just take a leap of faith. It sounds so simple, and it's easier said than done. But I challenge you to just take a leap of faith. That's all. Whatever is cooking up inside of you, do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna end on this note. At the end of the day, there is enough money out in this world for everyone to eat, where no one needs to hate on each other, no one needs to be in competition with each other, no one needs to copy each other. There's enough money out here to be made for everyone to eat. So whatever vision, whatever dream, whatever plan that you have, execute it. Stop sitting on it. Execute it. Now is the time. The time is now to do that thing that you have been sitting on. Now is the time to do it. Don't wait. No more waiting. No more procrastinating. Get up and do it. Now. Now. It's just that simple. Get up and do it now. So, hopefully after watching this video, you feel a little motivated. You feel that little spark that you needed underneath your butt to get what you got to get done. And that is exactly what I wanted to do. Encourage, inspire, and motivate. So with that being said, I'm going to end the video here. I encourage you guys to come back and see episode 2. Episode 2, I'll be unboxing my stuff. I'll have a lot of shipments coming in within these next couple of days. And I want to take you guys along with me in unboxing them and setting up some of the stuff that I have so far. So remember, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share my video, and I look forward to seeing you guys in episode 2 in Building My Empire.
I remember being broke, now I run up the check, yeah, cause he hit me with the reverse effect.